maybe 10 minutes, maybe up to 15. And it's just about moving a little bit and getting a very, very small amount of blood flow before I sit in my office chair for 8 hours. And I want to teach the body to move in the morning. I don't want to teach the body to sleep for 8 hours or be in bed for 8 to 10 hours and then go sit in a chair. And, I want to teach the body that when you wake up, you want to get the system going straight away. And it's a bad habit of mine because since I've gotten a new job, I've been waking up and getting right to work because I want to get as much done as possible. So let's just take a little time to ourselves and get some blood flow. We start in tabletop. And let's just start with one arm, right? So in tabletop, I don't want anybody slouching. Mom or dad, if you can push everything up, almost like you're trying to round out the top of your shoulder area. You don't want the shoulders to sink in. You want the shoulders as high as you can get them. And when you do that, you create a little bit of space for your arm to just extend straight out and straight back in. If you're slouched, you kind of have to bend your arm to get it up, and you start doing this kind of looping motion. But if you're fully pushed up, you don't have to bend your arm to get out. It just levers straight up, and all of a sudden this looks like a really simple, easy exercise. But when you're fully engaged and you're squeezing back here and you're pushing everything up, it gets a little tougher. So I'm going to make a few of these videos for you guys. And the idea, you can follow along, but the idea is to kind of give you guys some movements just to play around with in the morning. When I do this in the morning, I just make it up, which isn't the best. It's good to have a plan, but it's also good to experiment a bit and just kind of do what your body needs that particular morning. So I'm kind of making this up a bit. Flip your wrists if you can, then drop the stomach, look up. As you exhale, you round. You lean back and feel your palms pop up. Tuck the chin. Shake it out. Feel the stretch in your forearms. Right. Come up to here and keep your toes on the floor, so engaged. And I just want you guys coming back just a little tiny bit. Arms across the chest and just back just a little bit. Back and forth. We're not leaning back like this. We're kind of as a straight line, the whole system coming back, no bending. Just a straight, rigid body. And in order to do this, you've got to be tight here and tight here in the core. Just gentle. We're not going hard. Warm up the legs a little bit. Feels good. Warm up the toes too. Two or three more. Gentle breathing. This will be good to do in the winter over in Delaware. It's cold outside, getting warm inside. Come to tabletop. Stay on your toes. Everything pushed up like we were before. And all we're doing is we're lifting the knees up 2 inches. We're going to hold. And I like to hold for 30 seconds or so. But do what you need. It's all all gravy here. And this isn't a hard-o routine. If you're tired, take a little break, move around, bounce around, move the shoulders, and then straight back to it. Or even just one knee. One knee. This is called a bear hold. It's already tough for me. It's really tough. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gentle, gentle, gentle down. We don't want to collapse down. Shake it out however you'd like. Back to tabletop. Let's bring one leg. Also, remember, everything's still engaged, pushed away. One leg up, forward, and try to tap your elbow. Up, elbow, up, elbow. Now gentle your breathing. Balance your breathing. Simple movements. And they can be so difficult. Just simple movements. Let's rest. Shake everything out. Wrists are getting pretty intense here. Toes, feet. Other side. Yeah, the goal here isn't pushing yourself to the limit or breaking a crazy sweat or doing crazy moves up into the elbow. You just want to wake the body up a little bit. I can actually feel it. You know that little tingle of sweat before you start sweating? It's almost like a slightly cold feeling. Starting to get that already. Feels good. That's all we're going for. Just get the body used to moving. Maybe 3 more. Shaking a little bit feels great. And rest, shake it out however you want. Let's get the upper body, shoulders and arms, all tabletop. Take one hand, straight up. Hang out here for as long as you like, for as long as feels good. But when you go down, make sure you do down on an exhale. Exhale down, thread the needle. And relax into the arm. Stay here as long as you want, but when you come up, do it with an inhale. Exhale down, and straight away inhale up. Exhale down. When you come up, make sure it's with the inhale. Such a good feeling. Exhale down. And let's fall into our butts. Let's hold this straight right here. And then once your toes are flexed, almost like your heels are coming off the ground a bit. And let's also rotate these feet inward a bit. And you can feel when you rotate them inward, that little button tightens up, which is one of the lower back chronals we've got to take care of. These hip flexors and side buttons, whatever they are physiologically, get super tight. And if we rotate our legs in and flex our feet, they activate. Just hold this. I mean, you can just hold this right here. And put your hands straight up. You can go by the side. Push your palms into the ground a bit if you'd like. Just sitting in an L. Flexing the feet. We're not relaxed here. This is engaged. We're not just sitting here. Our feet flexed. Chest up. Heels are almost coming off the ground if they're not off the ground. And push into the ground for a little extra back and forth. Try to lean forward. Maybe try to lean back. Just see, with a little bit of experimenting, where your range of motion is. But keep this consistent the whole time. And relax everything. Now we're relaxed. Shake it out. Re-engage. Let's do the left foot first. We're just going to lift them up and down. Up, down, up, down. Ooh. It always amazes me how difficult, look at that, I'm already shaking, how difficult these simple movements are. Let's get 3 more. 2, 3, 1 more. Shaking like crazy. It's a good thing. If you can't go that high, it's okay. Or if you need to lean back, that's okay. Lean back with it, you know. There are some movements where I'm here and I'm only lifting like ½ an inch. It doesn't matter how far the foot goes. It matters, are you engaging that muscle and trying to move? Look, the foot's already shaking. I'm just sitting here. That's how difficult this move is. So let's get the other foot. You can lean back, hands on the ground. Or you can try to challenge yourself, lean forward a little bit more. And look at that, right when you lean forward, foot starts shaking. Turn it to an ab core exercise. Hold the abs. Turn it into more of a hip flexor exercise. Lean forward. Shaking like nuts. Ooh. Wow. And that's good. Fold your legs. Go right over into tabletop. All right. Dad showed me this one. Same thing as before, except now we're adding a leg. I don't want you guys flapping in the breeze, doing this or whatever. I want things rigid, slow, and controlled. I want you to be able to pause at any point and be calm and relaxed. If you're doing this and I told you to pause, you'd be out of line, be out of whack. I want you to go slow, slow on the way back, slowly back. Wow, look how much harder that is. And I can already feel just the little trickles of sweat. Let's get one more. Little trickles of sweat starting to bead up. Other side. And remember, we're pushing with our knee and our hand up. We're not slouched here. Just everything is strong and controlled, pointed, slow, staying in line. Almost like you had a glass of water, like 3 glasses of water, all on your back. And you can't spill the glasses of water. That's what you should be thinking about. Already, breath is getting more intense. Let's get one more. Whoo-wee. And we're done there. Wow, that feels really good. Okay, that's good for the day. Why don't we do, 30 seconds of abs and then call it quits. On your butt, knees up, arms up, tiny crunches. Don't yank your head. Kind of squeeze with the belly to bring the head and spine up. Not this. More here. And just do, 300. Just go till you're tired. Sometimes once I get tired, I'll drop the arms. I'll even go right here. It's all right. You cheat a little bit just to get those last few reps. It's all right. Maybe one arm. Take a little rest. Chilling. Get a few more. Merry Christmas. See you tomorrow.